Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Fred VanVleet.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. Alperen Sengun out there with Amen Thompson. And it's VanVleet in at the 1. And for the Lakers, outside the wings are Reeves and James. Hachimura out there with Jackson Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the point. Hey, Clark, in tonight's game, what are you watching closely?
Well, the thing that jumps out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts, and I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game.
Three-pointer, Brooks, and he's good on the 3 ball. Brooks has got the first bucket of the game with the 3 for the Rockets. Pass to Hachimura. LeBron outside. Six to shoot. Green with the rebound. And it's Houston's ball. It's a 3-point game. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Pass to Doncic. And really, Clark, Luka Doncic is a one-man wrecking crew on the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's special. His IQ, his size, the way he can make shots against tough defense. He's got the lean back. He's got the crafty moves. And I think he's a lot stronger and a little more athletic than people give him credit for being. I mean, without a doubt, he's one of the most unique and best players that we've seen in the game.
That free throw good from Doncic. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
And he makes both free throws.
Luka Doncic is a do-it-all player. I mean, he does everything for this team, including being a walking triple-double threat on a game-by-game basis.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Hachimura against Thompson. Hachimura the pass to Doncic. Hayes with the screen for Doncic. Count that bucket.
Doncic really excels at keeping defenses off balance in the pick and rolls.
Pass to Sengun. It's deflected. Hachimura with it. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. VanVleet with it. Outside, Green. Now Sengun. LeBron grabs the miss.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Reeves the pass to LeBron. They now take the lead.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
Now, here's Sengun. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And a chance now for us to see which rookies have been shooting lights out since the All-Star break. Number 1, Amen Thompson.
He has been outstanding since the break. Defenders have been struggling to slow him down.
Well, he's a really high percentage shooter, and he also does a nice job of not allowing defenders to get into his head, and he doesn't allow himself to get rattled either.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. I asked him how they plan on bottling up Jalen Green. Now, he said, we have to try and stay in front of him and protect the rim. Jalen is an explosive athlete and an incredibly crafty finisher around the basket, so keeping him out of the paint won't be easy. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Luka Doncic with the three-point answer, as competitive as they come.
Back to Green. Over Reeves. And it's Green missing. Lakers leading by 3. LeBron passes to Hachimura. The shot that time not on target. Good D by Thompson. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Just another day doing what he does. Van Vliet lines it up and drills it.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
The shot's good. Thompson's got 5 now.
Timing and athleticism. That's how Thompson won himself the second opportunity.
LeBron outside. Hayes with the screen for James. Hits the three-point bomb. 5 points in the game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Van Vliet kicks to Şengün. To the middle. Thompson with the bucket.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Now, here's Thompson. 7 points in the game. Van Vliet wide open. And the 3 ball is good. Van Vliet's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Rockets. Doncic against Van Vliet. Doncic kicks to James. Connects again from distance.
He continues to prove he's one of the greatest shooters ever.
And that triple just tied him for 5th place on the career list. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Los Angeles making a switch here. Finney Smith's checked in. Let's check out the standings in the Western Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. You look at the Rockets, they're second in the conference and looking to finish strong heading into the playoffs. And checking out the Lakers, they're right in third place now.
And you know, Houston, their fans had high hopes for them this season, and they have not let them down. It's been a fantastic campaign thus far, and they really are set up perfectly for a deep run in the playoffs.
It's obvious their eyes have been squarely on the postseason for a while. It'll be fascinating to see if the regular season dominance carries over.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. Greg, what's the key thing Fred VanVleet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
No good on that one. Clark, famously, Fred VanVleet was undrafted. Why do you think he was overlooked?
Wow, I tell you, I think size, but man, when you look at his intangibles, it's hard to not be impressed with what Fred VanVleet has done. He is an incredible basketball player, smart, tough, skilled, relentless. He's had a great career as an undrafted player. Usually free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
Doncic looking it over. Pass to LeBron. Shoots over VanVleet. LeBron, no luck. Rockets trail. Brooks outside. Thompson right side. Outside, Green. VanVleet on the wing. Finney-Smith defending. VanVleet with the bucket. LA has gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. The three for Doncic. It's good from long range. Doncic has got 12.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
In the corner, Şengün with it. Misses the three.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Reeves the pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. Stolen by Thompson. In the corner, it's VanVleet. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. James right side. And then jammed down as he goes right over Jalen Green.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Rockets trail by 4. Brooks outside. Back to VanVleet. Şengün with a screen on Doncic. Here's VanVleet. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Doncic finds Hayes. Reeves with it, guarded by Green. Here's Finney-Smith. Scoreless thus far. Just 5 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Over in the corner, Green. Back to VanVleet. To the paint. Here's Thompson. Out to Brooks. Doncic against VanVleet. Pass to Şengün. Thompson outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Thompson's got 10.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's LeBron. And he finishes nicely on the layup. 12 points for him.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Brooks the pass to VanVleet. from outside the arc. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for Alperen Sengun. He's averaging about 19 points per, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists. And you can't help but be impressed by his numbers.
You know, guys, I think he's the engine of this offense. He makes them go. Without his scoring, I think they'd be a totally different team.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Connects checked in. Houston with a big group substitution here. Adams, he's checked in for Sengun. Jabari Smith comes in for Thompson. Tari Eason's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And Cam Whitmore's subbed in for Fred VanVleet. And here are the Rockets now. After Luka Doncic's miss, for 3, Smith. The rebound by James.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to connect. Back to LeBron. Down low, Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
Smith sets the pick for Whitmore. To the inside. And Smith with the stuff.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. LeBron James is still dominating at an age where most players are well into their retirement. How does he do it? He said, show up, put the work in, and then go out and trust it. I'm just trying to push the limit. See how far I can take this thing. It's me versus Father Time. Kevin, back to you.
And David, that's one you're always going to win against Father Time. Hey, thank you for the report.
Oh, he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Here's Doncic. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Doncic has got 16 points.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
In the corner, it's Whitmore. Pass to Eason. Green inside the three-point line and rebounded by Connect. Lakers leading by 3. James finds Doncic. There's 31 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And they double up Doncic. The three-pointer, no good. Rockets shooting it officially from the get-go. They're at 52% from the field. On the wing, Green. Lets it go with a 3. Nailed from three-point land. Green's got it all tied up now for the Rockets. Now Doncic. There's the 3. No good on the last second attempt there. It's been all about Luka Doncic for Los Angeles. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Gabe Vincent is out there with Austin Reeves. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Connect in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Laker 5. Now here is Smith. Inside, Sengun banked in off the glass. Sengun's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Rockets.
Just focusing on the task at hand
That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Vincent with it, guarded by Holiday. Vincent the pass to Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Well, nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Whitmore with it. He's defended by Reeves. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Şengün with a screen on Reeves. Deflects the pass. Şengün, no good. LA's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Reeves against Eason. Vanderbilt the pass to Vincent. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Vincent's got his first points of the night. And eventually every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
The Lakers with the ball, following the score by Houston. And that one, good. Vincent's got 4 points this quarter.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Pass to Şengün. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Whitmore with it. Şengün inside. 2 points. That one goes. Şengün's got 6.
That is what Şengün brings this team, the ability to turn misses into makes, doing the dirty work down low.
Reeves with it. Whitmore defending. Basket counts. And the Lakers lead by 2.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Smith outside. Houston moving the ball around. From the arc. And they get it back. Eason with it. 17 points for him last game against the Clippers. Pass to Şengün. Tries yet again. Smith with a wide open look. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. Şengün's got 3 assists tonight. Reeves outside. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort. You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün, GA, is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
Now here is Holiday. His last outing, 16 points for him. That's a 2 from Smith. Misses his second shot in 4 attempts from the field. Lakers trail by 3. Pass to Vincent. Fires for 3. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Houston's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Holiday up top, defended by Vincent. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Alperen Şengün.
He's really made that a focus of his game these past few years, and it's paid big-time dividends for him. He's become a much better rebounder, and it's increased his value as a player by leaps and bounds.
Free throw, good, Holiday. Hachimura, he's checked in for Los Angeles. James comes in for Connect. The Rockets also changing it up. Thompson, he's checked in for Jabari Smith. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Whitmore. Both free throws good from Holiday. And the Lakers with possession here. Trailing by 5. Pass to Hachimura. Here's Vincent, covered by VanVleet. Now James. And the Lakers with another miss. At the elbow, it's Thompson. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And this one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
Now here's James. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Dallas.
And his scoring's going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
Here's Houston now. They're on a 13-4 run. Here's Thompson, and Houston again with the bucket.
Thompson really feeling it on offense. His energy and efficiency, terrific.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. 9-point game. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Some changes for the Lakers. Goodwin comes in for Austin Reeves. And Doncic is subbed in for Vincent. Brooks checked in for the Rockets. Green comes in for Aaron Holiday. Here's Goodwin. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. On the wing, James. Pass to Doncic. Will it go? Oh, Doncic with a confident 3-ball.
It always seems like Doncic is playing with something to prove. Well, I'll tell you what, he's proving plenty tonight.
To the inside, it's tipped. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Here's LeBron. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Dillon Brooks. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Houston.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
First free throw is good. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. Vanderbilt's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Both free throws good from James. And LeBron, the only player to reach 40,000 points in his career. Clark, you're shaking your head. It's incredible, isn't it?
Absolutely remarkable, Kevin. And I did not think I would see it in my lifetime. 40,000 points. Just the sound of that is ridiculous. And, you know, he not only has lived up to the hype that has followed him since he was 15 years old, he's actually exceeded it, Kevin, which is crazy.
Doncic kicks to Hachimura. To the paint. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Good look from Hachimura there, feeding the open man.
Rockets leading by 4. Now, here's Thompson. 14 points for him. And Şengün with the basket on the assist by Thompson. Şengün's got 10.
You know, he started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's finding his groove.
It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And it's blocked by Şengün.
Lots of athleticism for the long center. Şengün getting it done.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
LeBron dishes to Doncic. For 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
And guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Yeah, and you know, to come up short at the line is frustrating because that's controllable and it's actually a free throw. So you feel like you leave loose change out there when you don't convert.
And here is Doncic following Fred VanVleet's 3. The kick out to LeBron. Clock at 4. And again, the Lakers no good.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And the leaderboard with some point guards who have been getting their hands dirty in the paint lately. Let's take a look at the top rebounding 1 guards of the last 10 games. Second, Luka Doncic.
And it may not be the first thing you think about, but if you look at a lot of the all-time great point guards, their rebounding, that nose for the basketball is a big part of their game.
Absolutely. I mean, that's no coincidence. The ability to have an impact everywhere on the floor, not just on the perimeter. I think that's what separates a lot of the great point guards from the good ones.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
And so far, the story on Luka Doncic. He's been dominant over the last month. He's around 30 points per clip, 7 assists, and 8 rebounds. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving and, of course, finds the open man.
Luka, so skilled.
Doncic has it all, full package. Soft hands that time made the floater look easy.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. Outside, Green. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. Lakers with the rebound. And here is Doncic. Last time, 45 points for him. For the 3. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
Now he's drained 2 threes in each quarter so far.
Here's Van Vliet. 13 points in the game. Over in the corner, Green. Smith right side. And no good. Lakers trail by 4. Pass to Vanderbilt. Now James. Now Doncic. Covered by Van Vliet. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Luka very intentional in what he's doing here. He understands he's going to get hit, but he's seeking out that contact and playing right through it.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. Hayes, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Austin Reeves comes in for Goodwin. Doncic, no good on the free throw.
One of the things that's really impressive about Luka Doncic is his continued growth. I mean, season to season, you see this guy working on himself, working on his mind, how he thinks the game and his body, and becoming a better athlete. That spells trouble for the league.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Now we get a chance to check out LeBron James. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so, and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And his floor awareness is undeniable. As you pointed out, top 10 in assists, and he's great at drawing the defense and making the perfect pass in stride. Now here's Van Vliet. 13 points in the game. There's the drive. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
Marvelous job that time by Van Vliet to fend off the defense. Superb drive and finish.
Pass to Hayes. To the middle. Doncic very comfortable down low.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Brooks outside. Back to Van Vliet. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. 17 points for Fred Van Vliet.
Here we go again. Van Vliet cooking and looking to shoot as much as he can.
On the wing, Reeves. Started by Green. A nice shot by Doncic.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Houston's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Van Vliet looking around. From deep three-point land. Rebound the Lakers. Here's Doncic. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Los Angeles Lakers. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow, as well as keep myself in a good groove too. So hopefully I can do a better job of that in the second half.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Glad you could join us. The story tonight for the Houston Rockets through 2 quarters, a tightly contested matchup. You know what I was just thinking about, fellas? The NBA has lots of bright lights, maybe too bright for some.
Speaking of bright, Ernie, can we wear sunglasses on the set? I'm looking at Shaq's head, and it's really that wax he put on his head. Oh, my God, it's just glaring in my eyes.
Well, it deflects away the haters like you, Kenny. Glad to know it's working.
You have any extra, biggin?
You don't need it, Ernie. You always shine.
And turning now to the game we've been watching, Luka Doncic has been lighting it up.
Yeah, he's high point so far. You see the plays they're running for him? Featured through the half. I expect that to continue.
Yeah, same.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Los Angeles has gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. And so in the game for the Rockets. At the guard positions, Van Vliet and Green. Thompson is out there with Dylan Brooks. And it's Şengün in at the 5. Clark, what is it about Austin Reeves' style of play that makes him such a good scorer?
I love the fact that he can change pace with the dribble. He's not super fast, but he's not slow either. What he is shifty and smart. He's got good size, good ball skills, and he's got a nice mid-range jumper. All of that allows him to keep defenders off balance.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 50 threes a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Reeves. And good that time. And now it's an 8-point Laker lead.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Green, the pass to Van Vliet. Pass to Şengün. Clark looking at the growth and skill set of Şengün. He could be special.
I agree 100%, partner. He's got an instinct for the game that you just can't teach. The passing, the ball fakes, the pace at which he plays, it's all there. Feels like he could have the same kind of development trajectory as Jokic. We'll see.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
You can almost see the hunger and focus in the eyes of Alperen Şengün. I mean, this guy completely locked in on doing as much as he can for his team when he's out there.
Şengün hits them both.
Tell you what, Alperen Şengün is a big with the modern-day game. He scores in bunches inside, but he also can pass it and shoot it from the perimeter, too.
James, the pass to Reeves. LeBron sets the screen for Reeves. A three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Van Vliet passes to Thompson. Thompson sets the pick for Green. Rebound the Lakers. James has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Strong inside. What a move by James.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle and at their offensive end.
For 3, Van Vliet. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
And, you know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
Pass to Hachimura. LeBron kicks to Doncic. A 3-ball. Brooks grabs the board.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Rockets trail by 5. Van Vliet outside. Down low, Şengün. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 4 assists in the game. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And Hayes throws it down.
Love the playmaking ability of Reeves. Looks to me like he improves this area of his game every season.
Van Vliet passes to Şengün. And Thompson kicks to Van Vliet. And the 3 off target. Lakers leading by 5. Doncic outside. Back to James. Lakers working the ball around now. James a screen on Thompson. The tray. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Van Vliet. Out to Brooks. Pass to Thompson. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Well, you need good passing from your forwards as much as you do from your guards. These are small forwards leading the way in assists. LeBron James, number 1.
Well, you hear the term point forward thrown around about some players, maybe a little too loosely. But when it comes to him, I truly believe it applies.
Absolutely. I mean, they want him touching the ball every time down, making sure the offense flows through him. He's going to make decisions that are good for his team out there, and those assist numbers prove that.
The orchestrator, Doncic, knows where everyone is at all times and completely dictates the pace.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Sixth in three-point field goal percentage, and they're in the top half of the league in scoring as well. Not elite, but still, you have to respect them.
And I can't help but focus on their free throw shooting percentage, GA. They've been dialed in at the free throw line. Here's Van Vliet. He's got 20. Outside, Green. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer, Brooks. Another miss by Houston.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Pass to Doncic. There's a good screen to the inside. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Şengün. Here's Van Vliet, and he lays that one in. Van Vliet's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The defense gets physical inside, and guess what? The tenacious Fred Van Vliet.
Good, another from 3.
And he's one of the greatest from distance in NBA history.
And with that 3, he's now 5th on the career list. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Lakers?
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight. The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Green.
Looking for a one-word descriptor for Jalen Green? The best one I come up with is exciting. The way he runs the floor and gives every play his all. This guy is just fun to watch.
Both good from the line that time. Here's Reeves. 6 points for him. To the middle. Unloads. Here's Doncic. Good D by Thompson. Rockets trail by 7. Now Eason. Nothing on the board. Van Vliet outside. Good work defensively by Hachimura. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for the Lakers. And they double up James. Hayes finds Doncic. Shot clock at 5. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know what separates Doncic from most players, he's really calm under pressure, great poise. You can't speed him up. He plays at his own pace.
That free throw good from Doncic. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Los Angeles. And he makes the first but misses the second. Rockets trail by 8. Eason with it. Still without a basket. Van Vliet outside. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Reeves the pass to Doncic. Oh, Doncic launching that one.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Houston's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Here's Şengün. Clark, some people have claimed there is too much talent now in this NBA and not enough teams.
Interesting point. I don't know if I fully agree with it. Clearly, talent has always been the driver in the league. I think because the league is generally younger, that the talent is not as refined, so therefore you have a little disjointedness with teams. But the blend of talent into teamwork is still what the best teams do at a high level.
The first one falls.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Şengün hits them both. Lakers leading by 9. Pass to Finney-Smith. And stolen by Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Reeves outside. Good on the bucket. 8 points for Austin Reeves.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
Inside. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
This coaching staff encourages Thompson to look for a shot, especially when he's in close.
And Clark watching Amen Thompson. He is just a different kind of athlete.
He sure is, boy. Special as an athlete. And we've got some of the greatest athletes in the world across the NBA. He's smooth, he's explosive, he's fluid, well coordinated. Seems like he just kind of floats in the air. It's special to watch him do his thing.
That free throw good from Thompson.
And Thompson is one of the best pure athletes to come into the league in quite some time. He's fast, and boy, can he fly.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Doncic. Forcing his way inside. Doncic.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Green against Reeves. Here's Thompson. And the wide open shot from Green. No good on the three.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. That's good from Doncic on the assist by James. Doncic has got 43 points. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Outside, Green. From 10 feet out, here's Şengün. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Hey, he's one of the best on the offensive glass, so you got to get a body on Şengün.
And here's Doncic from the arc. It's rebounded by Houston. Thompson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Green. And it's Green slamming it down.
Some of these dunks he throws down are absolutely absurd. What an athlete Green is.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Lakers leading by 6. Doncic passes to James. Van Vliet against Doncic. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Now here's Van Vliet. 22 points for him. Şengün with the screen for Thompson. And it's Houston with another.
Using that screen to create some space for himself. Really good move by Thompson.
Doncic from deep three-point land. Eason grabs the board.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Here's Van Vliet. Reeves with the rebound.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Pass to James. At the elbow, Doncic. Kicks it out to James. And again for 3.
And would you believe he's nearing 4th place for most three-pointers of all time?
I cannot believe it. Not only does he have the talent, but he never stops working on his shot. This guy is something else. And Şengün throws it down.
Making strides on that end of the floor. Şengün showing what he can do as a scorer.
Reeves outside. Doncic against Van Vliet. Here's the lob, and LeBron flies through the air.
And man, LeBron's taking things into his own hands with that alley-oop. Really impressive.
Green passes to Van Vliet. Spins. With the spin. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. LeBron's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Off target with his 3.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
Lakers leading by 7. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Doncic. From past the arc. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Up and in on the layup. Thompson's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
With the step back, Doncic from deep three-point land. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Lakers. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all, and he looks to be planning for more. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Rockets trail by 5. In it forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Vincent is out there with Connect, and it's Finney-Smith in at the center. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation. Lakers leading by 5. Here's Vincent. Pass to LeBron. Fades away. It's good. James has got 13 points in the second half.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now here is Holiday, defended by Vincent. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pulls up on the wing. Şengün with the bucket. Şengün's got 22 points.
So calm under pressure. That was a bailout shot by Şengün.
Here's Vincent, guarded by Holiday. Here's James. Eason grabs the board. Rockets trail by 5. Now Whitmore. And here's Holiday. Pass to Şengün. Whitmore with it. Jacks up a 3. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. 8 points for Cam Whitmore.
And those are the kinds of shots that give rookies like Whitmore so much confidence.
LeBron passes to Hachimura. James a screen on Smith. Here's Hachimura. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Lakers lead by 5.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom. Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Back to James. Pass to Vincent. Screen by James. On the wing, James. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Houston.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Şengün. Now Whitmore trains the three-pointer. Whitmore's got 6 points in the quarter.
And this is crucial to Whitmore's development, wanting to continue to improve as a scorer.
Hachimura the pass to Vincent. LeBron outside. A 3. James connects from deep.
He's showing no signs of letting up here.
Rockets trail by 5. Outside Holiday. Pass to Whitmore. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And he might be a rookie, but Whitmore can play some bully ball. He will get it inside and be as physical as anybody.
LeBron is doubled. Finney Smith finds Hachimura. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Here's LeBron. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Jabari Smith picks one up.
Hey, you have to have pity for the defense right there. I mean, LeBron is an absolute load down low.
And he makes the first.
Boy, LeBron just continues to perform at a very high level, which is simply incredible when you consider his age.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Austin Reeves comes in for Connect. And Doncic is subbed in for Gabe Vincent. And a switch here also for Houston. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Aaron Holiday. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Whitmore. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got his 7th assist here tonight. Reeves with it, and they double up LeBron. And a wide open look for Hachimura. And the Lakers with another miss.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Şengün against LeBron. 5 to shoot. Over LeBron. Şengün, no good. Lakers leading by 4. On the wing, Reeves. Whitmore defending.
LeBron deals with a ton of physical defense, and he dishes out some physical contact too. But that's why he works so hard on his body. I mean, you might foul him, but you're not going to push him around. No way, Jose.
And he can't get the first one. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Hachimura. The Rockets also changing it up. Amen Thompson comes in for Jabari Smith. And Jalen Green subbed in for Cam Whitmore. And he's good on the second.
Well, he did enough there. He made it a 2-possession game, at least.
Now here's Van Vliet. Şengün with a screen on Doncic. And Şengün with the basket on the assist from Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got assist number 8 now on the night. Lakers leading by 3. James outside. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. LeBron's got 37. Thompson outside. Back to Van Vliet. They kick it out to Green. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Hayes has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The 3 for Doncic. Knocks down the 3 ball. Doncic has got 46 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Van Vliet outside. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Van Vliet's got 25 points in the game. Doncic against Van Vliet. Reeves outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. Launches a 3. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got his 16th rebound on the night. And stolen by LeBron. LeBron right to the finish.
As soon as he got the ball, LeBron was full steam ahead.
And so Green will bring it up for Houston. Now Şengün. Back to Green. And Green slams it in.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And the Lakers making a change here. Hachimura's checked in, and a change for the Rockets. Brooks checked in for Tari Eason. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. Now they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. And when that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. To the left side wing. Hachimura finds James. Hachimura setting the pick for LeBron. LeBron powering in, and they pick up 2. James has got 41.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Back to Van Vliet. Bucket is good. Van Vliet's got 27 points.
And just wanting it more. Van Vliet taking those 2 points. Love how he competes.
Pass to LeBron. And it's off from three-point range. Rockets trail by 5. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. On the wing, Thompson. Now here's Brooks. James covering. To the paint. Got a piece of it.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Shoot 2.
Free throw good, Green. Both free throws good from Green.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
And here's Reeves outside. Trains it from beyond the arc. And the Lakers lead by 6.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
For 3, Van Vliet. Reeves with the rebound. The Lakers shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end.
Look, I know he runs the point, but boy, can Doncic go to work inside.
That free throw good from Doncic. Both free throws good from Doncic. Here's Van Vliet. Nice D from Doncic. Lakers leading by 8. From deep, Reeves. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist in the game. Houston's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Over in the corner, Green. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Here's James. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Green's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Thompson kicks to Van Vliet. A rebound by the Lakers. Hayes has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Tries to keep it alive. And so the ball's out of bounds. Hachimura touched it last.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Doncic against Van Vliet. Şengün with a screen on Doncic. And it's good, 2 points. Van Vliet's got it back down to single digits for the Rockets.
You can count on Van Vliet to make the right decision on just about every single pick and roll.
And it's Doncic missing. Rocket shooting and hitting almost everything here in the fourth, up around 58% from the field. And that one's good. Green.
Cold-blooded shot in the clutch. And a big moment right there from Jalen Green.
Steps back. Here's Doncic. He got it again. Sensational.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Doncic against Van Vliet. Thompson in the corner. Şengün with the screen for Thompson. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they foul intentionally. Two points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
Stolen by Van Vliet.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately. Really good job on the inside that time. I mean, he had to work for that rebound, and he got it done.
And an intentional foul right there. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Job well done at the line on that possession. They'll make things a little easier on themselves if they can convert those.
Timeout called, the Rockets. They're trailing by 7. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
.20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The Rockets again can't hit. And so the Lakers take the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And a chase down. He sends it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. LeBron, in the fourth quarter, were you looking to be aggressive?
Yeah, just try to close the game out. You know, my teammates look for me in the fourth quarter to close the game out with my scoring and just my playmaking ability. So, you know, to be able to go out there and come through for it means a lot.
I know they're used to it by now, but I know you're still happy with the win. Congrats. Back to you.
All right, DA, thanks again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Luka Doncic.